So, kind of not going, belaboring this, but
Please.
back to the earlier part when I started working and taking advice of smart people and investing, and I didn't know how much to put in. So I started with whatever the number was.
Yeah.
Went with, I might have been doing, it was at least whatever the match was, and then maybe a percentage or two more than that.
Hmm.
Did that for a couple years, then had a conversation with somebody who knew a little bit more and started adding 1% a year. It might have been 2%, but I just kind of gradually increased it.
Hmm.
You will never notice if you're trying to save for retirement. I challenge anybody. You will never notice saving 1% more a year. You just won't notice it. Um, got to the point where I was maxing out, and then as my career progressed, also got to the point where I was maxing out what I could contribute, from into the whatever plan I was in terms of the federal limits, and then had some extra that I would just put into brokerage. So I just did that. And because it had been something I did so long, if I ever got a raise, it would just automatically add to this. So I was never thinking I'm now contributing whatever it was, 20 some percent, because it was never 20%. My salary was my salary after that was taken out. And I never looked at it with that part that I was taking out. I never looked at it with that part added in.
Mm.
So it really was invisible money. Fast forward a few decades. Uh, so one day I was just kind of curious and I pulled up an online calculator, punched some numbers in, and it said, you know, you put your demographics in. I can't remember which one I used, but some free thing online. Put my demographics in, and it gave me ran a Monte Carlo or something like that.
Hmm.
Spit out the stuff, and I'm like, that can't be right.
Yeah.
That is a lot of money. That's insane.
Yeah.
So then I found another one, something similar. Did another one, something similar. And then that got me going down this rabbit hole of watching YouTube videos and things like that. Finally, had the next time I had a conversation with my uh, advisor, because now I've left the government, rolled my CSP into uh, IRA.
Hmm.
So I'm having kind of regular conversations with my advisor. And I said, what would it look like if I retired? And he said, well, what do you want to, what's your plan to spend? What do you want to do? Let's have a conversation, not about money. Let's have a conversation about what do you want to do? What are your dreams? And I said, this is what I think I want to do. This is what I think it may cost. This is when I think I want to do it. He said, yeah, you can retire if you want. You got a lot of money. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, okay. I wasn't quite expecting that. I mean, it's kind of expecting it, but to hear it from somebody who knows me and really knows the ins and outs of my financial situation, uh, that was almost a coyote catches the roadrunner moment.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you've caught the roadrunner. Now what are you going to do?
Yeah.
There's the prize.